What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 56 of my Total Warhammer 3 Boris Ursus and Uragni's Zinoviev campaign. So as we saw last time, Boris remains surrounded by tons upon tons of demonic stacks and one tiny little army belonging to the Berensenling that is made up of basically all trash units that we don't really have to worry about, but we will kill because, well, it's free money and, well, not really so much free XP because we're basically maxed out on that army, but it's free money. And besides, we do have to keep getting rid of these guys and hopefully destroy the faction. The problem is, so many things around here in terms of stacks, but Boris is going to head into the realm of chaos within the next few turns, between 1 and 5 turns, I don't know how many, and that's going to mean that there will be no one here to defend this. Too bad Uragni won't be able to get there in time. It would be nice to be able to get him to replace this, but honestly, we're a little bit overstretched at the moment. Now, before Boris attacks, we also have the option of possibly attacking the Demon Stump. The Stonehorn that arrived there is in March stance, and I'm feeling like perhaps we should give it a try. We might fail, yes, but ooh, wait, can you? Nah, you can't get close enough. We might fail, yes, but if we succeed, we wouldn't have to get Uragni up here, and he'd be able to go straight from the Black Fortress to the Scrap Towers and maybe to care of Krakatoa and looping around to get the lizard stuff, and then after that, hopefully up here, without having to first go to the Demon Stump first. And that would really be ideal. You know what? Yeah, I've convinced myself after that. Well, let's give it a try. Let's level you up first, and we should double check your items. Oh, speaking of items, between the episodes, I went ahead and deployed a fused or whatever, a bunch of items to change this up. Let's give you some stuff, shall we? Weapons, strength. Oh, you don't have a mount. Just take the Sword of Bloodshed. I mean, this might be temporary. It's definitely going to be temporary because we're going to have to delete you. In fact, we could give you a bunch of banners as well. Keep the Kossar. You know, let's give you the brooch, the Blizzard brooch, for that stock and unspottable, which would help you in not getting killed by the garrison. Then, I guess we give you the Armor of Fortune so that you hopefully don't die. Let's give you a Potion of Healing so that you hopefully don't die. And then... And then, let's see, we got Trickster's Shard, Miscast base chance, minus 20%. Now, we're probably going to spend the entire battle repeatedly overcasting Gust of True Flight, so perhaps we could do this. Although we do have a Potion of Healing. The other option is to replace this with a Power Stone and increase our recharge further. I mean, since the Potion of Healing would allow us to overcome this, you know what, let's go for Power Stone. Alrighty, then, if we check out our ancillaries, let's give you Banner of Prague, War Banner, Banner of Swiftness, Banner of Eternal Flame, definitely, and we got room for one more, which means, I guess, a Gleaming Pennant. I really wish you could use more than one of the same type in the, in this. It really feels weird that you can't, like, especially relatively useless ones, like Gleaming Pennants. Ooh, 4 leadership, who cares? Oh no, the stack will become too powerful if we stack an extra 4 leadership on several units. Game, what are you doing? Anyway, let's try to attack the Demon Stump. If we fail, we won't lose, we'll just, I mean, we'll lose, but we won't lose the army, we'll just back off. We do want to destroy this army too, eventually. As in delete. Let's do this, and then immune to psychology for you. This is an area effect as well. Alrighty, well, let's get to it. Close defeat, but we know that the AI is pretty bad at defending. And as long as we slowly advance with our archers, we should have a decent shot at this, depending on if the AI charges. But in my experience, it doesn't generally not do so. And we do have the advantage of hopefully repeated cast of Gust of True Flight, especially now that it's maxed out. I guess we're going to cinematic battle this because we could lose, so even if it is going to be kind of trivial. Do we really need to? I mean, I also feel like we don't. No, let's just do it regular style. I feel like we might as well save our cinematic battles for Boris, or... Oh, right, there's that... there is that Demon Prince Lord that is near us. Yes. Perhaps we could fight him cinematically. I guess it depends on what he does. From my recollection, if my recollection is correct, he was going to attack a nearby territory, a nearby province... But we are 1 or 2 turns away from him. with our newly retrofitted army, so we might be able to get a nice fight in there, especially against an elite force, which I'm a lot more excited towards. Alrighty, now this map, it does look actually pretty good for us to advance towards. In fact, let's see, we got a bridge here. You know what we could do? Let's say one unit here, and let's put you guys as a unit, like let's say unit 3. Then we'll put everybody else down here, not across the bridge. You're gonna be in the center for obvious reasons, because you have the Banner of Eternal Flame. And then, yeah, you guys will be to the side like this. I feel like regardless of whether this is a trivial battle or not, it will be a probably relatively boring one in the sense that... Okay, just go. It'll be a relatively boring one, most likely, in the sense that we just move up, use our arrows, move up, use our arrows, move up, use our arrows. At least that's the idea here. If we were more horribly outnumbered, I'd probably do something else. Oh, damn, I should have channeled. Not too late. Too late now. Alrighty, and let's advance to here. We gotta get a move on, however, because we gotta remember that the enemy does have towers, and it will be building more towers. Alright, let's take this bridge. You guys can move across it. I also want every single one of our Cossars to go into guard mode in case we get charged. Alright, then... Alright, let's see. You and you move up, let's say, to here. You gotta be kidding me. To here. To... here. To here. To here. Get rid of Gust of True Flight in a second before enemies move away. Oh yeah, several towers already attacking us. We gotta get a move on. And like, wait, how long does this last again? Duration is 36 seconds. Not bad. All right, you can get the entire blob. Go. Beautiful. Everybody who can fire. If we can get a few of those ogres killed via this method, it would be swell. We gotta try to save our summon for when we fight the enemy Stonehorn. And you guys keep moving up. Don't do anything crazy, but keep moving up. And are you guys gonna move advance? Nope, it doesn't look like it. These guys are, I mean, they're taking shots, but they're not dying. Ugh. Considering how much ammo has been wasted on this, it's a little bit iffy. Alright, I think we move up. I think we just move up. Let's go something like this. Maybe we shouldn't move units together, but I'm a little bit lazy now. Go. And... here we go. Just keep moving up. Just keep moving up. We gotta just get to the center location while we advance under fire. There we are. All right, are you guys gonna move up? Oh, look, they're gonna set up a little defensive structure. Well, it's great for them. All right, can you guys fire, please? Maybe you guys can fire. Somebody fire. Somebody do something. You know what I should have done? I probably should have separated them into two forces. And whatever, too late now. And it does not look like they're going anywhere. Stonehorn. I doubt it. Honestly, I doubt it. He's moving, but I doubt he's gonna come near. Let's go here. And let's hope that you guys don't charge us. I may have made a mistake. Nope, they're moving back. Okay, beautiful. You guys are actually firing at something, so you can stay where you are until you stop. And everybody else can move in. And in fact, you guys can now move closer. Go, 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 go like this. Don't interfere with each other, please. You guys move in as well, like game. Are you kidding me? There you go. Oh, it's annoying. Alrighty, looks like that unit of Nobbler Trappers is just about dead. Let's not allow it to use its infinite daggers. You guys are still more or less firing, but I would like you to still move up a little bit closer, like so. You go into the middle of them. Let's get that immune to psychology up and running. You guys, have you move right here. You can still fire on those ogres that are in the center. Alright, now you guys, get ready for another Gust of True Flight. Can't wait so long or else we'll get ripped apart by enemy towers. There's some ogres coming in though. Alright, destroy that structure, please. Now these guys are melting. Good, good, good. You guys will hopefully fire. I wonder how much casualties we've taken to towers so far. There's no way to tell, is there? Because it counts the previous losses of a battle that... okay, yeah. It's not just the losses from this battle, it's just how many troops were missing to have full numbers. Which is kind of stupid, but it is what it is. You guys, move up like this. I'm gonna guess the true flight again shortly. You guys keep firing this way, yeah? Yeah, you should be able to do that. And then Gust of True Flight, get ready to go. Whoa. Almost used the wrong spell on ourselves. Hailstorm into our own army. Alrighty, there we go. Stonehorn is now moving in. Yeah, there's still a lot of freaking ogres alive out there. Alrighty. Please go ahead and move in. I guess we just watch. I did say this would be a fairly boring battle. I mean, there's nothing really to do other than watch this. Although, I guess every battle is nothing to do but watch, but I mean, like... This is just... Kossar's firing. Oh, yeah, that tower. Okay, you know what? I want you and you to target that tower. And I want you and you to follow suit. It should die fairly quickly. Hopefully before the ogres get here. And hopefully the Gust of True Flight won't end. Okay, just end it. But they're still firing. Okay, good. And down it goes. Yeah, I probably should have done that first. We lost a lot of units unnecessarily there. That's definitely my bad. You guys move up front. Maybe one of you at a time. Is that Stonehorn coming near? Well, there's Unit of Iron Fist that's coming near, so I guess we'll wait until they die. And then we'll proceed. We still have the Lords to kill. Ooh, wait, I think the Lord... There was a Caster Lord in here, wasn't there? Unless I'm mistaken, it was a Slaughter Master, but Huh. If we get any closer, we might actually get hit by some spells, which I'm not super keen on. I know we're doing okay so far. Alright, how's that Stonehorn looking? Oh, damn, they still have a unit of Mordfangs, too. We should be probably somewhat concerned about that. I guess the Stonehorn doesn't want to go near. We do have another cast as well. Use your... I mean, I guess we could augment afterwards. You know what? Do this. And then augment. Are you guys still firing over there? Yeah, you are. You're doing a good job. Alright. I guess we keep watching, waiting, and firing. How long the tower going to be back up? 54 seconds. Well, hopefully another couple of these units will be dead by then. The Stonehorn's moving away. Mornfangs are not really taking any shots. You know what? You guys specifically target the Mornfangs. These guys are probably moving towards us. And are you guys targeting anybody over there? Yeah, you are. Alright, Mornfangs are probably going to move away now. No, they're still moving towards us. Sort of. Alright, I'm happy with that. In fact, if you guys could help out with that, that would be swell. Back to all of you, target the Mornfangs now. If they're gonna charge us, well, that's great. Tower, 20 seconds. What a stupid battle. Alrighty, all of you, target this thing again, bring it down. You guys get ready to target that tower before it does too much damage to you as well. Alright, that thing will be done for, and... I really just am waiting for the frickin' Stonehorn to charge, but it refuses to do so. Tower is up, or it should appear shortly. Ooh, wait, Stonehorn, Stonehorn, are you ready? It looks like it is. Alright, here we go. Elemental Bear. All of you minus the Lord. Lord, get away from that thing. You guys get ready to charge the storm. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Ah, there we go. No, don't charge in melee, just block it off. There we go. Is it really gonna move away? Please fight this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's working out. It's a decent amount of arrows moving right into its back/side. And like this, it should drop fairly quickly. Ooh, Bullgorger and Cascading Fire Cloak. Nice stat buffs. But even with our lack of armor piercing, we should be able to bring it down fairly quickly like this. And beautiful job. Well done. It is shattered. Can't believe the enemy army has not routed yet. Alrighty, you guys are out of ammo. Move up close. We still have that Mornfang unit to contend with, unless I'm mistaken. You guys move up. I want you guys up closer. All three of you move up as well. Find an enemy for us. If you could breathe on those Mornfangs, I would love you forever. Apparently you cannot, because they're gonna run off. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why the hell does the AI play like this? Why? This is just stupid. I mean, it's losing. It's just losing very, very slowly. At least the other way, it had something of a chance. Now it has nothing it can do, really. You're not even gonna charge? You're just going to run around like this? Seriously, what is this? There you go. Finally charging. Ah, what a waste. Alright, nice, nice. Yeah, go into those units. Good, good, good. Those, oh. The bear is gone, but I think they basically only have their lord left, so who cares? And the Mournfang should die shortly. Our lord is going to help out with this as well. Hopefully she doesn't take too much fire. You can't fire because there's everybody in your way, but you can move up closer. Mournfangs are just about out of the picture, and then I think it'll basically just be the lord. Also, in the meantime, you guys, or as many of you as you can, target that tower. Let's not have it up. Actually, no, you three fire into the back to those Mournfangs so they don't come back. You move up. You move up. Tower should drop shortly, and then we'll move the rest of these guys up. In fact, you guys are too close together. Move up. You guys get a few volleys into that tower. I do feel like those Mournfangs are coming back. What do we have? Level 1 Slaughtermaster and level 1 Firebelly. Oh, I forgot about the Firebelly. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We still have ammunition, especially you and you. And the tower will be done for now. And good. And, oh, there's, you know, Nobblers moving in. Everybody's in each other's way. Just move forward, please. Honestly, now I'm starting to feel like this should have been auto-resolvable. And what can you do? Okay, who's moving to diagonally? Can't even tell anymore. Honestly, if wasn't afraid if our stupid units are routing, I would probably just speed this up to max. Okay, you're moving diagonally. Yes? No, you're not. You're moving diagonally. Okay. Alright, and they're just going to sit back. Okay, you know what? We need to advance. This is just dumb. This is just dumb. Go here. Go here. Lord, go here. You guys move up. Even the Nobblers won't charge. Why does the AI play like this? What is the point? Like, it feels like they did so much to make the battles better, and then this. Why? It's like it's actively trying to make siege battles worse. I'm really hoping that they really do something about all this nonsense. Alrighty, well, you guys fire. You have no ammo, so you can just stay here. But you guys have ammo, and you can only have some ammo. Some, not a lot. Alright, you guys advance. Go after these Nobblers, I guess, although the Lord's gonna be more critical. Is he just gonna run around? He's not even gonna fight. He's just gonna run around. Okay, fine. Oh, what are you doing, game? He's not taking a lot of damage, though. Maybe we should go for the Firebelly first. As he charges us. Alright, how's those Nobblers looking? Ooh, you know what we can do? Right there. Are they gonna move away, or are they gonna die to this? You guys stay back. And no, they're going to take the Hailstorm. Lovely. And that should be it for them. You're still fighting, and you're going to run this way. Alright, Lord, move back there. Let's go. Melee units, go cap this. You are out of ammo, go cap this. You go around, you guys go around. You all target the Firebelly. And in fact, let's just speed this up. I think we should have enough units to be able to kill them all. I think. At the very least, we have enough to capture stuff. All of you, target Firebelly. Target Firebelly. You stay back for at least a little while these units do some damage. Fortunately, the enemy army does not, or enemy army, the enemy lords don't have a lot of armor, so not super concerned here. Wait, you don't need to go into melee. Just keep attacking until they die. Oh, Firebelly's gonna charge our lord. Okay, well, we do cap. Oh, that leap! Damn! I like the counter leap, not gonna lie. Appreciate that one. Alright, fill that Firebelly with arrows, and now you chain wrap. But what was the point of that, AI? Drag it out the battle for no reason. Alrighty, well, let's move on to greener pastures, shall we? Or redder pastures, as in better battles. And I guess now we do Boris, and then we try to end the turn as quickly as possible, just to get into the potential fight with the Demon Prince, although there's no guarantee that it'll happen this turn. What we should also probably do... Oh, we lost one of these units, who cares? Occupy this. There you go. Tax Collector, yada yada yada. Warhorse... Well, now you actually have a mount. Then... Oh, you're at level 1. Okay. Do that. You move in, join this army afterwards. We're not going to delete ourselves yet, because I do want to destroy the Tsar camp so that they can't build a second one, which will probably mean slowly advancing upon that camp as well. Alright, Uragni, you can't move this turn. We do want to build some stuff, so yes, yes, and yes. Then, that's probably not the only stuff we want to build either, huh? What we probably also want to do is have you, Tsarina Kazrin, attack Manny. And yeah, we could tell her to attack this guy, but I kind of want to save this fight for Beledna Gospodar and her new army. It would be unfortunate if they fought and then we didn't get a good battle out of that. So let's leave that there. Masya Zeglov, you stay here. Alexandra Kostina, you don't need the level right now. I'm sure you will eventually. Other than that, I guess it's Boris and the buildings. And I don't see no buildings. I'm all out of buildings. Alrighty, well then let's just fight with Boris, shall we? Alright, just in case... Oh wait, this is a full stack. Okay, I guess we can make this a cinematic battle. Oh, you're gonna run? I mean, it is a completely basic army, to be fair. But nonetheless...
I will impale them.
It could be a super quick cinematic battle. Yeah, low. But just to save us from the horror show of the last battle, cinematically.
Father Bear is watching every one of us. He expects might.
Alrighty, here we go. Let the wrath of the bears, I don't know, cleanse us from that annoying battle. I'm still annoyed about it, but this battle should be pretty darn easy, but on the bright side, at least we got to watch units get absolutely obliterated. I mean, they have no kind of chance. Their units are way too basic. The only units here that can even deal damage to us really are the Marauder Horsemasters, and that's about it. Nothing else is any kind of threat. Well, regards, oh, I didn't notice that there's this little hill there. Oh, damn, our shots are just hitting the hill, although not all of them. Alrighty, well, as usual, the war sleds are going to begin by gunning down some units. And there's that little Grom firing into this as well. We're going to summon our Elemental Bear right behind these guys. And as soon as the Elemental Bear is summoned, we're gonna charge right through. Now, the reason I wanted to do that was so that these guys were too scared to run through this direction and into the Elemental Bear, which would allow us to have our war sleds charge the Marauder Horsemasters and Marauder Horsemen with throwing axes as well. As we've seen in the past, the various Marauder Horse units are inferior in melee combat as compared to the war sleds, and the war sleds just rip them apart, so we're not really worried about them. As we can see, as soon as the war sleds charged, the horses and this one unit of Marauder Spearmen just ran off the field. They were like, no, we're not dealing with those war sleds. I mean, it's got to be a pretty scary sight, right? Seeing, like, on the ground, seeing one of these frickin' things charging at you, with gunners shooting at you the entire time. Yeah, no thanks. Although, to be fair, that's also probably not one of the scariest things in the Warhammer world, charging at you. There's Bloodthirsters and all that sort of stuff. And then there's Urogny. Ah, looks like Boris is going to charge into the enemy Marauder Horsemen as well. Horsemasters, sorry. And they're gonna take some shots with our cannons. Ouch. Over on this side, same exact thing is happening, except we're moving out our Warbear Riders to go after those Marauder horses, and man, the little Groms are at least having a lot of fun in this particular battle. I'm enjoying them knocking down a dozen horsemen with like every shot, or half a dozen horsemen with every shot. It looks like the enemy Lord has actually stayed behind, decided to fight our Elemental Bear, which is fine by me. Although Boris, I'm sure, would like to fight him. It'll happen eventually. Otherwise, our army is not taking any damage at all. We've taken 5 loss. I don't think we've lost 5 units. Oh, I think we didn't have full units when we started the battle, so it probably isn't displaying full units. That's okay. We'll see what the losses are at the end. There we go. All right, Warbear Riders. And another unit of horsemen that decides to... I laugh every time I see the little Grom fire. Decides to die, and Boris is going to hold off another unit of Horsemasters. These Horsemasters and Horsemen are having a very bad day. Otherwise, the little Groms are going to continue now pelting the enemy infantry, together with the help of our war sleds as usual, who are just going to keep knocking enemies down. If you guys run parallel to our battle line, you're going to suffer. You should really use your shields. Yeah, alright. How's the rest of the battle going, by the way? Boris has activated his melee or his shard blade to deal AoE damage around him. These guys are all trying to advance, but the war sleds are holding them off. And over on this side, we have a little mini battle with 2 warbear riders that were chasing a unit of marauder horse masters, now fighting a unit of marauders. The regular kind of marauders. The really regular kind of marauders. Anyway. They set loose a volley of spears or javelins, but it doesn't look like they managed to kill anything, and then they got engaged by the Patriarch, and then the Bear Riders charged in. So yeah, these guys are now absolutely going to get destroyed. Look at those models drop and how quickly they do so. Very fragile unit after all. Oh, and it looks like the vast majority of the enemy blob is going to move in, and we are actually going to move some of our Zargard to give some of them a fight. This flank is just a terrible place to be in between all of these war sleds and warbear riders. And while this is clearly not a difficult battle at all, this was fun, and just because. Alrighty, looks like the marauders are out, and it looks like the rest of the marauders are out, and I think the chain route is just about here. Norskin's probably, I mean, in theory they should be used to hunting monsters, because that's what they're all about, but in this particular case, maybe they're not so used to fighting this many bears at once, and a few Zargard just to round out our numbers. Well, there we go. It looks like the heroes of yet another battle are probably going to be the war sleds and the little Groms in particular, though our warbear riders did take a lot of action this time around, so they had their fun as well. Alrighty, easy enough. And a lot less annoying than that other battle, because the Norskins at least were brave enough to fight. Alright, well that was hilariously easy. 0 losses, and, well, about as we expected. Sorry, Bearslings, but you are no kind of threat. We are then going to, I guess, go for pardon captives, because our money situation is still kind of horrific. And Boris. Now, here's a question for you. Ooh, a glittering scales. Oh my, that's nice. That's a nice pickup. You have the Shield of Sacrifice. I think I wanted something, since we don't have any other Shield of Sacrifices on one of you. What do you have? Gambler's Armor, and you have Gambler's Armor, and you have that. We could give one of you glittering scales, although it's... is it worth it? I guess that's the question. Where are you, glittering scales? It's -5 melee attack against everybody around, and does provide you defenses over the 8% ward save. I mean, they're both kind of useful. Wait, who's a little lower level here? You're 15, you're 16. You have the Step Hunter's Horn, and you have the nothing. You know what, let's give you the glittering scales, I guess. Oh, we also have a, you know what? Have a Ruby Ring of Ruin. It's not going to do anything for you, but, you know, just because you can. And I believe that's it. Did we get anything else? No, it doesn't look like it. Now, Boris, as I was saying before the glittering scales distracted me, I guess, which is the idea behind the glittering scales. I've said glittering scales too much, and now it sounds weird. We could move you up and take Novkazi next turn.
I go for Kislev.
Not that we need to, and we probably do want to move out here, but to be perfectly honest, everybody's coming down, and ooh, wait. Okay, not enough. I was thinking maybe if we could upgrade Crackerjack one more time, it would be able to hold itself a little bit better, but yeah, we'll have to leave it to fend for itself. Honestly, Syoktraken's kind of the same way. 2 turns for this, we could take that, come back, and then maybe build a wall before we leave. But since this is former Norskin territory, which means we don't actually have walls here, so most likely we won't be able to hold most of these things, unless we have Yarogni come up here and deal with it, while Boris goes gallivanting off to the Realm of Chaos. Anyway, I believe that's it for what we have to do this turn, unless I'm forgetting something, and if I am, well, it's too late now. It's end the turn. Oh, wait. Alright, you can't move, and you're almost near this guy. Ah, he's in raiding stance. Maybe he'll come to us. No, wait, he can't reach us. Unless you attack us, and then you move here. Maybe that's a possibility. Most likely, I think he's just going to attack Fortis Strosk, and we'll have to try to hunt him down. But hopefully, ooh, what we could do is we could use you to ambush while you act as bait. That's a possibility. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. End turn. I'm just really excited about the prospect of this battle? What is this? Your army failed to spot an enemy ambush. Wait, these guys can ambush? These guys can ambush out of normal stance, like the Skaven? Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to assume that this is the smaller army attacking us while the bigger army comes in. Well, you know what? That's nice. That's nice. They did us the honor of coming to us instead of having us go to them and then having to deal with that settlement being destroyed. So I kind of like that. Oh, and they're lightning striking on top. Well, I guess it's because it's an ambush. We don't get reinforcements, huh? I really didn't know that these guys could ambush stance like Skaven. Fascinating. Ooh, we have fully charged magics, although the ambush is not great for this particular army. And I don't remember what was in this army. Well, anyway, let's find out. I guess we're fighting cinematically, assuming that the big army is here.
All our lives we have trained for this. We cannot fail. We shall not fail.
Alrighty, here we go. Let's pause this for a second. So first of all, we were correct, and it looks like the enemy Demon Prince is going to attack us at the same time, and damn, look at that army. I believe those are exalted bloodletters, as well as, damn, that's 5 units of freaking blood crushers and 5 units, or the skull crushers, and 5 units of Minotaurs. Damn. And a couple Gorby's chariots, but that's a pretty damn nice army. Alright, I'm excited for this battle. It looks like, weirdly enough, this particular battle, or this particular episode, is going to have battles that go from bad to middle to great, or at least it's looking like this one should be really fun. I'm really excited about it. We are not in a good position, especially since our artillery at the back of the are at the back of our force, and they are not really protected, especially because the middle of our force is made up of Streltsy, and our Zargard are all the way at the front. We immediately try to panic move all of our units, and I basically just sort of threw them off to the sides to allow a few of the units of Streltsy to continue moving through our Zargard, while the units hopefully didn't block each other too much. Lately in this game, I've been finding one of the biggest issues is the idea of units blocking each other. Alrighty, looks like the Gorby's chariots are charging in, and they're about to get hit in the back, however, by our demigriffs. Fortunately, our demigriffs are available to help, and they were at the back of the army together with our artillery, and maybe they can take out a few of those units. And it is Skull Crushers over here, about to charge in. We're gonna have to react to them as well. Maybe they'll take a volley from our Streltsy, or maybe not. Alright, nice little charge for them, and not so nice for us. And a glyph opens up, or portal glyph opens up, but it's not the portal glyph item, rather it's just the ability to summon Chaos Furies, and they're probably going to drop down either on our artillery and on our Streltsy. The ambush is well underway. We also, I couldn't see this Exalted Bloodletter unit, as you can see here, so I sent the Demigriffs, who tried to catch the enemy Lord, a level 1 Herald of Slaanesh, who I was hoping to just have them kill, but our Demigriffs were unfortunately completely caught out by these Exalted Bloodletters, and we gotta remember that they're armor-piercing magical fire damage, and they can rip these Demigriffs absolutely apart, especially with the debuffs in the woods. So a scary proposition, and yet more and more enemies are arriving here. There we go, gonna get a few shots with our artillery into those enemy Bloodletters, but the artillery won't be able to do too much else, as they're gonna get engaged. Yeah, this army does not do well when it's ambushed, in the sense that it's not going to have too much luck. On the bright side, the strategy of moving our units to the sides did pay off and allows several units, 3 of our units of Streltsy, to move into the flanks, and they are now firing at enemy units, especially the Gorby's chariots and the Skull Crushers, as they are larger models, and as you can see, bullets flying by, and these guys periodically dropping, I'm sure, though not when I zoomed in on them. There we go, Gorby's chariot died right behind them. So now at least we have the flank protected, and the Streltsy being able to take care of business over on this side. We do need to be a little bit careful. Our Demigryph Knights got absolutely, well, not decimated, but their HP got halved and their models got pretty badly beat up as well. The Exalted Bloodletter is still giving chase to them, and I decided to run them out of the woods and try to follow the Bloodletters up with a Zargar unit and get these guys to engage something they're a little bit more adept at killing. The Patriarchs, as well as our Lord, still fighting in the center of this, trying to take care of more enemy Skull Crushers and Exalted Bloodletters, just to once again try to protect our Streltsy and our precious artillery. Most of the enemy is engaged either directly with our artillery, who, as you can see, are already losing damage, or are getting a little bit too close to them. Also, on top of that, the enemy Demon Prince is already on the field. We can see him flapping his wings in the distance, and being still engaged in the ambush, I decided to summon our Elemental Bear right here, just to block off this army, and it is a pretty big one. Yeah, so I'm hoping that this delayed them at least long enough. Huh. This guy's just like a Demon Prince of Khorne, eh? I'm hoping that this will delay them enough for us to be at least more or less finished with this battle, and at least for our artillery to be free of all the engagement, as they do need to be firing on the enemy. Plus, we really need to set up our gun line. It's going to be absolutely critical for our Streltsy to be able to be in position and able to fire, ideally onto the flanks of the enemy, or into the flanks of the enemy, but at the very least, into the faces of those Minotaurs and Skull Crushers. Or wait, they have Blood Crushers. That was the only Skull Crusher unit we fought. Yeah, these are Blood Crushers. Alrighty. So slightly worse. Looks like the enemy Lord, being level 1, is just about dead, but that's not surprising. This is what I wanted at the start, for the Demigryphs to surround and kill that Herald, but damn. That forest hiding that unit of Exalted Bloodletters really got me. Oh, and it looks like our Little Groms are ready to fire. Obviously, we're going to have the Little Groms target all the enemy Minotaurs and ignore the enemy Demon Prince. This, I think, is by far the best option, because the Little Groms can take out 1 or 2 models per shot into a unit of Minotaurs, while their likelihood of killing a Demon Prince fairly low, unless there were more of them. Besides, we do have a fairly significant number of Streltsy who should be able to kill that Demon Prince if he closes the distance and they can get the range on him. Alrighty, Little Groms, time to fire on those Minotaurs. Definitely don't want them closing the distance either. Waiting for some shots. Speaking of shots, let's see. I just saw that these Gorby's chariots are going to charge right through where our Streltsy are able to get a beat on him, which is great. The first unit of Gorbeasts that did charge us did quite a bit of damage and, you know, engaged our forces going, and there we go. Now the Streltsy are firing, even with the help of the armored Kossars, and it looks like that Gorby's chariot unit is done for, and we're going to immediately switch to this unit of Blood Crushers as well. The enemy army still has not reached us, and we're going to get ready to pop an ice field down to delay them further, while our Little Groms get to work. As we can see, that one took out 2 to 3 units of Minotaurs, looks like, and there goes the ice field as well. Okay, looks like 2. That one's getting back up. But yes, keep firing. More Minotaurs dropping over on this side as well, and these guys might even be clippable with our Streltsy. Well done to the Little Groms. I'm not sure what the cannons are doing, because I haven't seen them fire. I guess they probably are. Generally, I target the cannons at the Blood Crushers and Skull Crushers and all that sort of stuff, because they're more effective at it. Oh, and it looks like the enemy Demon Prince has landed. He's dropped by about 33% HP already. We have targeted, I believe, 2 to 3 units of our Streltsy at him, while these flanking Streltsy, as protected as they are currently by these Demigryphs from enemy charges, are going to continue firing into their highest value targets they can reach. Currently, that is this unit of Minotaurs, but there are other Blood Crushers, and I guess more and more Minotaurs where that came from. Alright, well done. Oh, this little flanking force of Streltsy is giving us so much value right now. And there we go, and it looks like those Minotaurs want to get out of the picture. Well done. Well done, you two. You've paid for yourselves in this one battle, very much so. And yeah, just continue bringing down those Minotaurs. Our Zargard are probably going to struggle a little bit against them, but that's okay. The enemy Lord is now down to about 33 or maybe even 25% HP, while our Streltsy do continue to fire on them. The enemy did get another unit of Fury summoned to stop one of our units of Streltsy, but 2 more are still gunning him down, and he should hopefully drop soon. We've also overcast a Winter's Heart right in the biggest blob of the enemy we can find. Been waiting for that one. We did have access to a lot of magic in this particular battle, so that's at least nice. And down goes the enemy Demon Prince. Beautiful. He did try to attack our Lord, but she did have a healing potion available to her. As you can see, she dropped to about half HP, but then started to come back up. We also obviously had all of our heals for our Patriarchs, and though our units did get pretty beat up, it looks like the enemy army is just about in a chain rout. Our little, oh, what? You can't go tac map in... Huh, maybe it's because it's an ambush battle. Oh, interesting. Oh, yes you can. You just can't click it. That's weird. That's weird. I just wanted to show you how the, how our Streltsy and range are in like a little semicircle here and firing down onto the enemies while our Zargard and our Demigriffs hold the enemy off. But damn, that was incredibly fun. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. And there we go. It looks like a few of those units of Minotaurs survived, but now they're booking it out of there. And then there was one. Run, buddy. Somebody's got to chase him down. All right, I see the Demigriffs are closing the distance. Or have they given up? Oh, there's another freaking portal glyph opening up, and more Furies are getting on the field. I'm gonna keep watching him until the little Grom hits him. No, I'm firing at somebody else. Somebody back there. Ooh, just missed that unit. I guess that was a Gorbeast Chariot by the profile. Alright, come on. There we go. I see the shot coming in, and nice. There we go. Followed that unit way too long. The reason I wanted to follow that unit was because everybody was moving into the center to get their Salyax lullabies and heal right back up. Otherwise, we can speed it up to max, try to kill at least a few more units back here before the end of the battle. But damn. Man, that ambush put us in such a dangerous position. The summoning of the Elemental Bear, I think, was a really good idea, because it bought us at least another 20 or so seconds before this army arrived, while we still had time to, A, kill the ambush, but it's not that the ambush did a lot of damage, so it's not that that's what was important. Rather, it completely screwed up our formation, and if these guys had hit us while our formation was still screwy, we could have lost a lot more units. And one of our Zargard came very close to dropping here, actually, while holding up. But yeah, well done to the Streltsy. Definitely showing their worth, considering we tried to get 5 of them, and it does seem that it was very much worthwhile. Alrighty, and the battle should be over now. There we go. A heroic victory. Perhaps... I thought we'd actually taken more damage, but I guess the game was thinking that we would have a very bad time. It probably doesn't recognize the fact that the first ambushing force is the only part of the enemy army that ambushed us. It probably doesn't recognize that the bigger force is not actually part of the ambush. Because if that force had hit us in the side, we would have had no chance, right? Yeah, I don't think we could have held off on that. The Minotaurs would have attacked us before the artillery would have gotten to fire at all. But since that guy was tired, I believe that Ventress was in march stance, which meant that he had to catch up. So he couldn't have ambushed us, I guess. Ooh, just a glorious battle. Alrighty, what a battle. I really enjoyed that one, and damn, we got a very nice payout for our trouble as well. And damn, did we just get like How many levels did we just get? 4 or 5? I couldn't see what our original level was. Oh, 29. So we got 4 levels out of that. I guess the Lord was level 50, unless I'm mistaken. So not quite surprising there. Well done to Blednagospidar, and we did not lose our units. Absolutely a fantastic job by the little Groms. They ripped those Minotaurs apart at range. They just kept killing them, and by the time that the Minotaurs reached us, like half of them were left. And on top of that, as soon as they got within range, our flanking units of Streltsy, 13 and 14k damage, nearly as much as the Groms, also absolutely did amazing. Our cannons, however, they did not do much. They did not do much at all. 13k and 12k. Now, granted, it was partly because we were in ambush, and then they didn't really have much that they could do, as they were not in ideal positions. It was just an unfortunate happenstance, but it does make me think that perhaps the little Groms are just straight up the better unit, and maybe we should just build 2 more little Groms instead of using the great cannons. I'll think about it. I do like the little Groms after all, and the alternative would be to build a couple more demi-grips, but then we could just build war bear riders instead. But these guys at least are adding some flavor to this army. I'm keeping the demi-grips, but I don't know about the great cannons. It's been several battles now where they horribly underperformed, though once again, this was not an ideal for them. It does show how much more effective the little Groms are, A, at firing, and B, fighting in melee when they have to. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Now, who do they have left? They have one... Oh, that one Gorby's chariot survived, and then those units that we couldn't... Oh, 2 Gorby's chariots survived. And then I guess 1 unit of Chaos Warriors of Khorne. Alright. Wait. Gorbeasts aren't demons? Huh. I gotta look up Gorbeasts. Because these things didn't dissipate. Meaning they're mortal. I guess they're not. Alright, swell. Let's see. Leadership, units replenished. You know what? We're in enemy territory. We got a crazy amount of cash for our trouble, so let's replenish. I mean, I guess technically we're in our territory, but we're sort of in enemy territory. When we got plagued. You know what I should have done? I should have gotten a no plague spread thing. Peace treaty. Oh, now that you're dead, basically? Okay. Oh, did I just see Greasus down there? You gotta be kidding me. Ally mobilized against army. That's swell. Ally mobilized against army. Yeah, we received plague. Defeated the Demon Prince. Diplomatic relations with Kislev. Whoop-de-doo. Who the hell cares? Oh, man. Okay. I just found that funny. Enemy killed in battle. Settlement besieged the Gora Madni. Oh yeah, that's not altogether surprising. The question is whether we want to allow the siege to continue, because who knows how long they'll siege us, or whether we actually try to fight this. I'm not sure. I am not sure. I also don't like the fact that Kairos himself, as well as another full stack, is nearby. We may very well lose territory here to all this nonsense. I mean, look, they're basically everywhere. And yeah, Krakadrak, you're not going to get upgraded, though maybe Syoktraken will luck out. And hey, we got our technology, so we now have much stronger Kossars, armored Kossars in Streltsy. And our Streltsy were already pretty damn strong. Hey, mission successful, a little bit of extra leadership for our armies, a little bit of devotion. Well, I guess we need it. Because look at all the armies that the AI has been able to build. 1, 2, 3, 4 full stacks belonging to Kairos. Damn. And Boris, you can take Novkazi now, yeah? Yeah. And then you can take Plesk, and then this faction will be dead. The only problem is, I'm starting to feel like perhaps we're better off moving here and destroying these stacks. But then again, when will the bear roar? Ooh, just too many. You know what's bizarre? I think in pretty much every single campaign that I played, other than Skarbrand fighting Nikari, all the demons tend to just align with each other and just be a huge block rather than fighting amongst themselves. Not very chaotic, in my opinion. But anyway, so you have that plague and you're now suffering attrition, which, to be fair, is not so great for us. You need to switch, I think, to that chance of plague spreading reduction. Perhaps we use you to kill these guys. Oh, no, wait, you should probably move down here and try to grab Erengrad for us. The attrition is going to be bad. And for 4 turns, this army won't be able to heal. Wait, will you heal if you're in a settlement? Not sure. I guess we'll find out the next time, because unfortunately after that we are way over time, and I am going to have to call it. Speaking of next time, while these guys get destroyed, ooh, maybe we can take Castle Alexandrin off at the same time as Erengrad. That would be ideal. Though, of course, we'll have to do something about the fact that you can't heal. Yeah, alright, we'll plan that out next time. And Boris, I still have not decided what to do with you because there's way too much stuff going on over here. Yarogni is going to kill the Moon Howlers for good next time. And then there's also a stack belonging to Greasus that's coming here, so most likely we'll have to defend the Demon Stump as there's basically no defenses there other than Alexandra Castina. I do wonder if he can reach us in one turn, and it looks like he can indeed. So this will be possibly your death fight. Oh, but you actually have a good set of skills. I'll have to think about maybe replacing or deleting you. I would prefer not to lose you to Greasus. Then again, it really depends on what's in his army. We might, in theory, be able to hold. I will think about it. We got research to do, we got moves to make, but you'll have to stay tuned until next time, so don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.